YouTube, Dawson Rider here with my review of Great Go Buster. This is more or less just going to be me combining it and going over what I think of the combination. But I got these two guys in here, and I'm going to go over more or less the prep you'll need for each. We're going to start with gobuster-oh because I said so. That was a rhyme, and I didn't even intend to rhyme those words. Okay, so the prep for this is actually pretty easy. Basically, you're just going to take this out. You're going to take the sword out of his hand. You know how it is. You're not going to take that out, but it might preemptively try to escape. So just watch out for that. Oh, I'm shocked that one of the wheels didn't come off. And then take the helmet off here, set that aside, and then take the arms off here. There we go. And, oh, I hate that so much. That's like my least favorite thing about all these combos is how much that loves to pop out for me. That sounded weird. But yeah, that is basically what you're going to be doing. As for this guy, you're basically just going to be disassembling him. So take this piece out, take this piece off. There you go. I thought it didn't come off for a second. And then you're going to separate them because they're going to become the arms. We'll get to that in a second though. Take this piece off because it's going to be used separately. And then take this off as well. This is going to be used for the sword. And separate these. And you're going to want to actually put this away. There we go. Let me sort of fold this out of the way here. Okay, so get that ready. And then these snap back together. And then they're going to separate, not that piece though. Let's separate, there we go. So now we kind of have everything laid out. You're gonna kind of have a shell of gobuster-oh and then all these pieces. As far as some more mini prep, just basically turn these into arms. It's super simple. Just fold these around, fold these up, fold that, and then you'll see that they're gonna become arms. So that'll go on this side. Same deal here. Just fold it around, up. There you go, other arm. And then take this bit and we're just going to plug in the sword to it. Whoops. There we go, and then take, where is it? The helmet, and from the old one. So like, that's how warriors do it. You wear your old face on your weapon. So you got that prepped, and then take this bit here, and where is the, there it is, and snap it on right there. It might be going the opposite way, but it's fine for now. If we need to fix it, we'll fix it. Okay. So the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to slipperify this dude. So you're going to just snap these on the bottom. There's, you know, little pegs and stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and cut away until it's being done so I'm not like flailing around trying to get it snapped on there. But yeah, you're basically just snapping him on. Here we go. And I also should have mentioned like to fold in the Beats feet. You know, that's bears, beats, feet folding in, Battlestar Galactica. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is take this beetle head and make sure it's facing this way with the two little things forward. And then you're just going to plug in Rabbit's former arms there, fold its little hand in, or at least out of the way. I don't like it sticking out like that. And then this one as well. Kablammy. And that's going to go on the back. What do you bet that blue falls off the front while I'm doing that? Odds are pretty high, to be honest. All right, and then you'll see there's two little plugs back here that just snap right in. Whoops, wrong side. There we go. And then now we're going to want to move these out of the way and kind of fold them more the instructions want you to, since I kind of customize a little bit. Customize is kind of a fancy word for just folding it the opposite way they want you to. I got them turned around here again. Before you put it on the back, I would advise putting the gorilla on first. I mean, I guess you don't have to, but for the purposes of the review, it's just easier for me to do it that way because when I'm trying to reach around the camera, I kept knocking it down. But so yeah, just fold the legs out of this, snap this on in between, and then put it on the back. Okay, now we're all set there. Now we're just going to plug the arms in. Like so, and then where's the other one? It's right here. Oh, gotta turn around there for a second. And right here. And then I'm going to take this one, and you put the little gun in there just like on Go Buster Hercules, except it doesn't stretch all the way to the ground this time. Take this bit here, and you're gonna snap it in, and hope it doesn't fall off. Alright, there we go. And then just make sure these bits are folded down before you do it so they don't pop off, but that's not too difficult. Alright, lastly, you're just basically going to want to put this in his hand. Just take this bit here and fold this out so he actually has something to hold it with. And like that. And I'm gonna kind of do this. It's kind of jumbled here for a second, but bear with me while all of this kind of stands in the way of each other. But then we're gonna come up here and zoom in for the grand finale, which is going to be putting the mask on. And there you have it. Great Go Buster. I'm gonna kind of cut away in 1 second just to angle him a bit better, since he's kind of like funnily angled from the way I was transforming him. There we go. Now we got a more zoomed out look. So it definitely is a bit messy, just like regular gobuster-oh. But I actually do kind of prefer this one, mainly because I prefer the helmet. I think the helmet looks a little bit cooler. And like the propellers coming off of it, and the sleek arms and stuff, and this is also a little bit busy, but it's also a really cool, like, awesome spear. So it's definitely messy, but I think it's a little bit cooler looking than regular gobuster-oh, and it kind of fits everything in there nicely. All the pieces are used. I really do dig it quite a bit. It's a neat formation. It's a little difficult to deal with, mainly like when you're reviewing, just because I'm trying to reach around the camera, so I have like my movement's a little more limited than usual, but it is kind of difficult to deal with sometimes, because if you don't get a certain piece exactly right, and you don't realize it, you'll be working on something over here and something will plop off in it. It is kind of annoying in that aspect, or if you're like trying to display it up high or something where you need to pull it down or fix something, like it always causes a lot of problems for me. But setting that aside, I think it's a really neat formation, and if you want to basically get all of these mecha, I think it's a really nice investment for a collection if you're a Go Busters or an upcoming Beast Morphers fan, because you get a lot of playability about them all individually, and you get a lot of cool modes, and I like stuff like this where you can store all of them together. I mean, it's not everything in the Go Buster collection, but still, it's a pretty cool formation. Anyway, that's about it. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's Dawson Ryder, signing out.